Hey guys, in today's video we're going to cover some things that you can do and some places that you can eat when you are in Santa Marta, Colombia, as well as where I would recommend for you to stay when you're a first-time visitor to Santa Marta, Colombia. If we Google Santa Marta, the map is going to look something like this. Santa Marta is the northern coast of Colombia, facing the Caribbean Sea. It is the farthest right of Cartagena and Barranquilla, so I've highlighted that red here. It's one of the three major cities on the northern coast of Colombia. It is the gateway for trips such as the Guajira Desert, which I've highlighted in brown here. So if we zoom in a little bit more, zooming in, Santa Marta is also the gateway for trips such as Tayrona National Park, which is a park with hiking trails through the jungle, and it has many beaches. The principal beach I recommend is Cabo San Juan, which I've highlighted blue in the far right-hand corner. In purple and our bottom right-hand corner is the Lost City, also called Tayrona, or in Spanish, Ciudad Perdida. It's farther away from Santa Marta in the deep jungles of Colombia. In red, we have the towns Taganga and Minca. So at the very bottom, which I've highlighted in red, is the town of Minca. Is mi amigo Richard. Richard. It's a town kind of immersed in the jungle. So you'll have access to waterfalls, hiking trails, and you'll have some exposure to wildlife, as well as small farms and coffee farms there. So it's definitely worth checking out because it's not too far away from Santa Marta. And then up in the upper area we have Taganga. So this city is a port town. So this is more kind of a relaxed type of town with beaches for you to kind of hang out. As well, Santa Marta, you will have access to diving and snorkeling activities in the ocean because it is along the coast. And then last thing I want to mention is in brown, we have the Simon Bolivar Airport for arriving to Santa Marta. It's about a 35-minute drive from the Centro of Santa Marta. For Santa Marta, the area I would recommend for you to stay if you're a first-time visitor is Centro Historico de Santa Marta. And the reason why I recommend this zone is for three reasons. First, it's very centralized here. You can easily walk and access different amenities such as restaurants, parks, and local gathering spots. The Malecon or the beach walk, grocery stores, banks, barbershops, other hostels for you to hang out and meet other people. Tour buses are also willing to pick you up for tour activities in this zone, also because there's a lot of tourists that stay here. The second reason is it's a fairly safe zone. Usually there's police monitoring certain corners in the zone, especially during the weekends. The zone itself still has risks as there is a lot of homeless people, and there's potential that if you do walk down an alley or a street alone where no one else is there, there are risks there. Third, it's very lively. Locals consider it a place to hang out. It's a zone where people from the other zones in Santa Marta kind of come down to dine, hang out, and spend their leisure time. On the weekends, the streets are packed. Branching out from Parque de Los Novios, which I've highlighted in red circle here, as well as where I'm hovering my cursor. If you're curious on where I stayed, in red is Masaya Hostel, where I stayed for about $20 Canadian a night. It was affordable and very convenient, having all the amenities I needed. In addition, it offered other services like tour packages, and also had laundry service. In addition, it was spacious. It had 3 floors, 2 pools, and a lot of areas to chill, and a great place to invite a date over or just hang out with other people. They also sold water bottles, drinks, and food at the hostel, making it a very convenient location to just chill. If it was too late at night and the drinks they sold were for a very cheap price, you can pay. So the price was 3,000 pesos for a water bottle or drinks like ginger ale, and also for ice cream. I personally enjoyed having a glass of ice with a bottle of ginger ale each night just to kind of cool down. I also like that they had a workspace with reliable Wi-Fi, air conditioning, and the dorm beds had privacy curtains with really nice designs on them. Most importantly though, it was an excellent location, and you'll see why as I cover these other highlighted locations on this map that we're on. So in the quarter of Masaya, 1 minute walk, highlighted in green here, is St. Francis Square, where there's ATMs where you can withdraw cash, Colombian pesos from a variety of banks, such as Davivienda, Banco Bogota, and BBVA. And orange are my favorite places to get food and drinks in Santa Marta. So on the side of Masaya, just 2 minutes walk, highlighted in oranges, Mas Cape 21. There's 2 stores. This one is the one closer to the hostel. Here you can find cheap and solid lunch combos for about $5 Canadian or $4 USD. My favorite lunch combos were the fried whole fishes, which were like fresh catches, which they fry for you, and the fried chicken legs. The combo includes hot soup, like chicken potato soup, and a glass of cold tea. Right across from Mas Cape, which is not on Google Maps yet, but there is a cafe where you can buy coffees if you need caffeine to start your day. A 6-minute walk from the hostel, you can find my second go-to place to get coffee, which is Ikaro Cafe. My favorite drink to get here is actually the avocado pistachio smoothie. In Vietnamese cuisine, cold avocado smoothies are popular, so it was something that reminded me of home while being in South America, Colombia. Walking towards Parque de Los Novios, you can find Ouzo, Santa Marta. Ouzo is a restaurant that sells pizza and Mediterranean dishes. My favorite dishes at Ouzo I would recommend are the tropical pizza, which is similar to a Hawaiian pizza. And for the main plates, I liked the slow braised beef and the bass romesco. These were high protein and very flavorful dishes. The last place I want to mention is Long Hang Central. They offered here, it's Chinese American fast food, but they offer daily specials for on average 12,000 pesos. So $4, which is in Canadian $4 and in USD $3. So I wanted to mention this place because it's where you can pick fried rice or fried noodles with a protein, and it was affordable and a cheap option if you needed carbs and protein, just to make you feel like filled. And then circled in red again is Parque de Los Novios. This seems to be the center point for all the activities, where the streets branching from this park are filled with lights and restaurants and people walking to and from this park. And there's also locals hanging out at the park as well. Highlighted in blue is the Malecon, or the beach walk. This is the beach area. I sometimes see locals swimming, but to me it didn't seem appealing. The water didn't seem that clean or great, so I didn't go for a swim there, but it's worth just kind of taking a stroll and taking a look. So that brings us to the end of the video. If you found the video helpful, consider giving it a like. If you have any recommendations for Santa Marta, I would love to hear them in the comments below. If you know anyone visiting Santa Marta, consider sharing the video. And if you want to stay tuned for future travel videos you might find useful, consider subscribing. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.